got fives, look alive, niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh hell, fuck them dog, we gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide, cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I did.
Alright, hello everybody, and this is the second game of today's. It's already the 9th day of Asia Pro League second season. will be fully prepared to see the optional game, and no matter what happens on so far, we will see the first team to be introduced, team manager. As we see the orange-black uniform today on the stage, will be representing and fighting on the behalf of their own tournament. They are more or less open to the new strategies, new, tactic strategies in the game. Still, we see a second team to be performed and set up against team shooters, probably one of the strongest teams, if not the strongest. And I want to see today Azizov Emir playing against such a strong team, to see his reaction, how is it going to change in the matter of the game. So then there will be no slight differences, something still shall be improved and added. So let's see what the reaction is going to be of Azizov Emir, a three-pointer, point guard and a small forward, point forward of the team. Definitely will be not one of the easiest game for him. Shooters. Шутареллы. Раз, два. Everybody high fives to each other, and also me myself, I would like to know what has changed so far in the tournament. We have several cameras reporting and recording from different angles. Hope you enjoyed the view, and the picture that you see on the screens is very clear and precise for you to understand. And nevertheless, all the players on the court: Janusz Shadiev, number 8, Bagashbaev Timurlan, number 4, Stanislav Lukonin, number 23, Aydınbek Onurbek, number 9, and Bayis Shadiev, number 22. On the other behalf, that team opposed against him to play: Abdulkadir Rustam, number 1, Kuljanov Sambat, number 11, Azizov Emir, number 8, Alright, a very funny moment over here. Team, what I understood, team shooters. Alright, I think it became a little unfamiliar. Alright, very funny moment occurred so far. They changed the sides of the court, and therefore they were about to score an opposite, side of it. So Bambekov Nurtayev, first quickest 3 points in the game. He feels pretty confident so far. Adiv Janusz, Stanislav Lukonin has had a rebound, will be prepared, missed off the hands of the referee. Says to Aydınbek Onurbek to run over the opponent. Prepare, has to give it back to Janusz Shadiev. Adiv Janusz, and believe me, their 3 points will not leave unseen, and it's going to be very brutal offense by each other. For now, we cannot clearly say what is going to be the ending score of it, but everything depends on the performance of those teams from the various up tops. From Vikov Nurtayev today feels just a little bit better, scoring 3 points on the way back. Janusz Shadiev will not take his time to leave it for him. Screen made by Stanislav Lukonin. Lukonin wanted to prove his domination, but Azizov Emir was at the position to take the ball off his hands. And so Bambekov Nurtayev, another shot produced, 9 points in total today. Definitely Bambekov Nurtayev fills the ring, and all the massive shots made by him go straight to the place. Adiv Janusz, for now, we don't see him scoring a lot. His tosses quite harsh and just a little bit worse than usual. Kuljanov Samad, pass on Azizov Emir. Still, I'm sure shooters, not from the beginning, but little by little, they'll gain their advantage and will not take it off their hands. Nurday Subanbekov takes a little hit, scran to Kuljanov Samad, 24, still waits until Abdulkadirov Rustam is going to give it all up ahead. Adambek Lurbek pass on Adiv Janish. Janish Adiv will look for a place to shoot 3-point. And Paish Adiv, he's at the better position to attack. He attacks the wing, brings 2 more points for his team. 9-4, 5 points lead by them. We still feel that for Energy to produce that 3-point shot is not an easy thing to do. Still looks very close for now. Adiv Janish, 3-point from the scratch, and definitely he doesn't usually miss such shots. 7 minutes of the game left. Energy against shooters. Now they look stronger than BC Dynamo to be a boast of, and maybe this is totally new. BC Dynamo, against whom it would be interesting to watch. Kuljanov Samad drops 3 points back to the game, and 12-7, Energy is still ahead. Aydanbek Ulunurbek from the long shot distance had to take it no matter what happens. Still wasn't able to produce the shot. 24, Abdulkadirov Rustam prepares, quick attack step. Okay, he slided just a little bit and he will attack alone himself. There will be no one to oppose to pick the rebound or maybe to change the slide in a little matter as well. Alright, he has to hold it. Screen made by him, Kuljanov Samad against Stanislav Lukonin. Timeout taken by team shooters. From the beginning, we will now see definitely strong position screen by Lukonin from behind. No necessary stuff to be done, and Azizov Emir tries to block shot at the back on the all-way scratch. Scores, okay. Looked very impossible to score from that position, and for now we see actually team shooters crawling up really close to the opponent and defense position. He tried to attack. Nurday Subanbekov gives a slight fake toss to the right, step left, then he'll be prepared to attack. Kuljanov Samad on Abdulkadirov Rustam, Azizov Emir prepares on the garage, and from the good position here, comfortable position, scores fastest 2 points in his life. Adiv Janish fully prepared, attack. No assist for now, and Nurday Subanbekov steals the ball off the hands of Aydanbek Ulunurbek. Nurbek also previously played on the behalf together with Subanbekov Nurday in the same team, and yeah, they participated in Olympics in Buenos Aires. And yeah, FIBA, organized by FIBA, representing Kyrgyzstan 3-on-3 Olympics. Yeah, as we understood, they showed very well, how to say, produce massive, how to say, performance, and then to provide Team Kyrgyzstan necessary equipment, necessary boundaries and soft things overall. And participation in the camps and different international camps on basketball, rewards and other things. Could not forget to mention the main aspect of it. Very well done, Adiv Janush. Scores 3 points on the scratch pack, and Subekov Tortai gives to Abdulkadirov Rustam. Abdulkadirov Rustam didn't see, bounce ball to Aydınbek Urbek. Ball is off the court. He didn't see. He hasn't looked attentively. That's why he lost it. But Aydınbekov to Bayshdiv. He had to block shot off the hands away from him. 3 minutes 30 seconds, 16-16. Yeah, we see that it's quite hard for shooters to play something in the game. Asking for a 3-point position. Bounce ball to Lukonin Stanislav. Lukonin, turns around. Doesn't take the ball. Possession. 14 seconds only, we see on an electronic table. And less and less chances for them to recover after this screen by Aydınbek Urbek and Adiv Jamhush from the top. 3-point given to them. 19-18. Shooters are 1 point ahead. And definitely shooters today don't look so good. I think one of the strongest teams in the tournament also have very hard days. We don't see shooters scoring a lot of confident points, and he himself tried to perform 3-pointer. 24 fails, misses it to the left, runs over one opponent, and Adiv Janish had to be second one in a row. Stanislav Lukonin missed on the rebound. Another shot against him. Subanbekov Nurtai on Adiv Bayish, and Subanbekov, whoa, was very dangerous. Looked like it is not gonna happen to shoot. 20-19, 2 minutes left only. By the last various stages, he had to control the ball no matter what it takes. Unfortunately, he didn't have any of the things to replay in the match and to seize it the moment Nitro against the Legends, receive the statistics and can refer to it while giving game commentary, and be a type of Chris Paul, for example, played on the behalf of Team Clippers, no matter what it takes, and the effectiveness of this. Let's see the highest effectiveness taken by Roman Tikhonov. 28 points scored by Tikhonov Roman as well. Against them, there is 21. Hadji Rashid Bego scored 21 points, and of course, Roman Tikhonov played really well. Adiv Janish scoring 3 more points. For Team Energy, I think we have to see a very good game made by their referee has seen a violation. And we see that Ramazan Aliyev today is absent for the game. The Bakushbayev team number 1, Turuzbekov, the Sengildi is going to play on the behalf of Team Shooters. He is also very good. He looks really sufficient on the stage, and he helps to Aydınbek Urbek to finish the move because he missed it. He missed the easiest shot for him, and however, still not able to make productive things over there. 23 is effectivity of Alexander Krause. Had but the highest is on Hadji Rashid Bego. Of course, he scored 30 points in total. 79 points taken by Team Legends, and highest effectivity for Roman Tikhonov, of course. 11-22, 50% ball possession, 8 out of 12, 66.7. The percentage shows What is the percentage of him? That's a scoring 66%. He's 3 out of 10. Okay, he scores on the average 3 out of 10. Still holding it on the LOA. 3 points. On 3-pointers, he has 75% of accuracy of shots. Subambekov Nurtai, 3 seconds left for the first quarter. Didn't score. However, Kuljanov Samad good run to pick up the rebound. Decided not to wait until the break is over to start the game. Right after 2, it's a break of the play. Crossover against 2 defenders. Kuljanov Samad block shotted by Lukonin, Stanislav and Rusbekov a single D. Janusz Div against them. Abdulkadir Rustam. Berries up top to Adiv Baish. Baish fully prepared taken. However, Aidanbek Ularbek was faster at the position. And Baish Adiv performs his triple shot. Brings 3 points for his team right after.
Так, все нормально, идем.
Abdulkadir Rustam is at the weak side to Azizov Emir. Emir tries and he brings 3 points in response. 26-31, and team intruders started taking their advantage. For now, because at the beginning didn't seem so that they're gonna score same things. And IDF Janlish looked like he was about to score out of all everything. And Nurtai Subambekov brings 3 points from the up top, 29-31. Still a lot to work on, but there is no difference for him, mate. He definitely wanted to play the same way. I think if you looked at the game where everybody is scoring the same way, getting personal foul number 24 and personal foul shot given to him to make mass produce it and play against him. Prepares. First one easily gets inside. Prepares for the second ball. And the second ball definitely will be inside. Either 2 of them in a row, and makes no difference for him. 33 against 29 and 4 points ahead only. Still not a lot screened by Kuljanov Samad. Azizov Emir off the court. He was trying to get a little closer to the distance in order to play against him. Azizov Emir prepares, attacks, and still nothing has been taken by him. Substitution made for team manager, and 34 already enters. Wearing a little bit new uniform, and will be playing on the behalf of team manager. Let's see what he can show for us, whether he can change anything at least in the game itself. Screen by Kuljanov, and Subambekov Turtai, step back, Adiv Janush jumped really high, distracting him. The up top. Okay, Baishadiv against Abdulkadir Rustam scores, and okay, tying the laces by Nurday Subanbekov. And all after they'll be ready to continue. Once they finish it off, they start usually prepare for the game itself without anyone to wait behind the back. Pass on the scratch from the long way distance by Zizofimir. Response was 3 points, 32 to 38 and 6 points. 7 minutes left. Alright, shooters are 6 points ahead for now. We hope to see, for example, several slam dunks occurred by at least one player, and usually the one who used to make it was Adembek Lurbek or Stanislav Lukonin. We don't see him scoring a lot nowadays. Maybe tendency of 3-point shots is not eliminated and taken by him. In the matter of the fact, Abdulkadir Rustam pass on Subamekov Nurtai. Nurtai was at a position to perform his 3-point shooter, but Nurbek Adembekolo tries to take the ball in front of his face and distract him from shooting and bridge his accuracy of shots on to it as well. Nemesis, no recreation. The rebounder has been taken since there is no recovery here. Second foul. Bekotadar earns second personal foul. The second team foul by Team Energy. 10 seconds possession. He had to give screen number 34. What is he doing on the court? Just walking without even thinking of what to do. Tries to save the ball. Still nothing has been taken, and Uzbek facing it to Stanislav Lukonin in the jump. Jumps up really high and brings 2 points on the way back. Nurtai Subanbekov dribbles over, attacks Adiv Janish behind, earns 2 points, and also personal foul from behind made him suffer. Adiv Janish, this is his second personal foul, and this is second team foul already made in the second quarter by team shooters. This is why they will have to wait a little bit. Nurtai Subanbekov scores 3 points in total. Still not a lot changed. We hope for short-term comebacks in the game, because otherwise definitely it is going to be harsh and difficult to play against them. Baishadiv, bounce ball to Lukonin Stanislav. Pass back to him. Not the best one, of course. Substitution. Standard of BC Dynamo falls down. Maybe this meant something. Probably this meant the only thing that in case if something happens and Dynamo is going to be eliminated from the game, this is why they have to take a close look and be more attentive in the game. Whoa, Adiv Janush brings it very up top. Okay, doesn't see anyone losing so far. So I think he is ready for the ball himself, no matter what it takes. He is the one to change it, to make it known and familiar with it. Baishadiv picks up the rebound, ready to continue himself. Adembek Lurbek bounce ball right to him, and 3-point performance. He scores it, okay, with no definite, clear violation. He scores, look pretty confident, and shooters, they definitely is the team that where almost all of the players they can shoot in 75% percentage. There succeed. Alright, pass on the fault graphics. Overall, pass given to Adiv Bayish. Bayish sits on well to Janush Adiv. Pass on Lukonin Stanislav, and possession 10 seconds. He had only 10 seconds left to finish for an attack, rebound, and quick attack counter-attacks on the same way. Travel and turnovers. Also important elimination in the game. Quick return, number 9 of team manager gives an attempt. Adembek Lurbek between the legs, step back to Adiv Janish. Janish Adiv misses 3 points unrecovered, and Nurtai Subanbekov, Baish Adiv was behind. Looked like he was trying to change the attack, and Nurtai Subanbekov steals the ball way right after. He runs real quick and he knows what he is capable of and what is he doing. 39 to 51. Very good attacks made by team manager. However, it's still enough as long as shooters have long distance and long shots. Definitely this is gonna continue in the same manner, and Lukonin Stanislav, definitely you know how hard it is to play against him. Stam Lukadurov against Adiv Janish, plays a little bit ahead, above. Lukadurov is down, pass away, number 9, Subekov Turtai, more open, screen made by him, not success shot. Pass on by Adiv, okay, above the head, behind, tried to score, ooh, looked very close. Number 22. Yeah, Adiv Baish, definitely his first personal foul affected him a lot, and he has to be just a little bit careful. Adiv Janish takes a substitution and a little break as well. And Mars Beku Ludwig Jan, he's going to play together with shooters from behind at the Bekularbek on Lukonin Stanislav. Stanislav Lukonin confidently brings 3 points to your center player. Also knows how to bring points and shoot. Definitely is very good at it. The fact that he is a really tall player gives him also, how to say, opportunity, advantage maybe in some cases against short players to make such attacks without even thinking. Adiv Baish, 2 steps on the way back, up, above, behind, and over the heads of the opponents. He carries the ball and brings his team to the victory. Energy 9 tries attack, but still no one to be made and no one to shoot. Still he'll be waiting for them to play. Adembek Onurbek from behind. He scores, however, block, substitution, and 13 foul made by Energy Adiv Baish to Stanislav Lukonin. He can definitely try to bring 3 points back, and Turuzbekov is single D together with Adiv Janish soon will return to the game. Azizov Emir, jump shot, and he misses his 3 points on the same jump shot on the tournament overall. And I think if you look at the statistic we refer to it, effectiveness, the rebounds and the points taken by him under the basket is quite low. Bakshbav Timurlan has returned to the game. Stanislav Lukonin prepared to attack it alone. And Mosbek Ulubekjan from double position, average distance, has a very good moment to attack. Lukonin Stanislav picks up the 3rd rebound, wants to attack himself to Adembek Nurbek, and Nurbek, his chance on 3-point attack. Again, Stanislav Lukonin takes the ball himself, probably to Adembek Nurbek. Adiv Baish. Also, another time, he was at a better position. 4 or 5 attacks in a row made, no rebounds taken by Energy, and still no points scored for the shooters. Alright. Very good dribbling in the end, and last minute left. First fall on 23, Stanislav Lukonin. Okay, rebound. That's why the personal shot given to Sumikov Napel. Last 50 seconds of the game. A single minute on the left. Maybe at least change something. Impactment. Adiv Janish returns back. Baish Adiv takes a little break. Bakshbaev Timurlan fully prepared to take the pass. It is unfortunately It is unfortunately outside. They have to continue playing, no matter what it takes. Possession, 4 seconds. They have to go on until the end, pick up the ball, and they finish it for the last 30 seconds for Team Energy. 42 to 58. This is definitely a lot. And they gotta play somehow in order to win. Shooters looks confident as always. Okay, gives screen to him, number 24. After a pick and roll, he receives pass. No chance for him to attack. Has to give the bounce ball, and 5 seconds left. 5 seconds only. And then by the last seconds they earn. That's it. Time is up.
The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hipwits, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
We had our own chance to play on the court, produce several shots, tosses, and to continue the game ourselves. Divjanovic releases the ball to the court. Aydınbek right after gives it onto the same place. No 3 points taken from now all. And Energy's possession. This is the third quarter. 42-60. 18 points taken away far beyond the mountains. It is going to fly over. Subhanbekov against misses right after. Turusbekov single D. He's a very good option at the right and gives no looking pass. Lukonin Stanislav, very good triangle shot, and the combination worked pretty well. Nurbek, Aydınbek probably seen Lukonin Stanislav jumping up. Maybe that even could be an alley up. 15 seconds possession. Subhanbekov. 10 seconds possession. Azizov Emir will take a little step back and try to attack in a backway air ball. Soft ball to Turusbekov single D. He's changed for 3 points. Has to take the rebound himself right after to Adiv Bayish. He has seen somebody else prepared to Adiv Janush, and his chance for 3 points. Wow. I think it's very hard for him to miss any of the points in the game because ball magically or somehow gets right in the basket. Azizov Emir, 3 points response. 8 minutes 20 seconds. This team is not really about fighting with each other until they all die, but more of about scoring more and more points. In the change, drastic. The surveillance and the propriety in the game either. Azizov Emir against 2 strong defenders jumps up and scores 2 points on behalf, 47-67 in the third quarter only. 7 minutes pass on real fast. The Nurbek scores 3 points in a row and probably looks very happy, proud of himself, scoring so many things to deal with. Subhanbekov doesn't him and block shotted by Turusbekov is saying he doesn't have any options. I think he hasn't seen the ball and not the best pass given to him. He probably didn't think it is gonna happen. One more time. He has to give it carried after, and maybe by the end he can maybe come up with something else, or maybe even ask his teammates to come a little closer to replay the bonds. Azizov Emir tried to jump for him. Of course, not the best thing for him, however, still could take it to the end. But by Subhanbekov, swing pass by Azizov Emir, doesn't score. Turusbekov single D, picks up the rebound, attacks, and no looking pass. He gives it to Aydınbek. Long way, very good double combination. Even team was not necessary to play against them. 47. Then it's gonna be 30 points lead very soon, because only 5 points away from taking such a big margin in the game. Not scored. Adiv Janush jumps for the rebound to Bayish Adiv. He has to throw and he brings 3 points in the matter of the fact. 75-47. If it's 77, then believe me, this is where the 30 points lead starts off. And Adiv Bayish, bounce ball to Janush Adiv. Whoa, block shotted, and Aydınbek Nurbek takes a little step back. Pass on Adiv Bayish. Turusbekov a single D, probably more or less prepared to perform that shot. Has to give it to Lukonin Stanislav. He pushed away by Azizov Emir, and he will gain his 2 personal fouls. Substitution. Abdulkadirov Ruslan. Yeah, Abdulkadirov Ruslan will be substituted definitely because he is hell of a tired jumping for the balls. Stanislav Lukonin misses that shot. and is looking for another one. And both of them are off the basket. They're quite sad about his player not to score. Subambekov tie. No 3 points on the recover back, and still Kuljanov Samad was running there until the end. Aydınbek Orbek together with Adiv Chanush. They sit on the bench, and Mazbek Ulubekjan with Bagashbayev Timulan will continue the fight. Right, Mazbek Ulubekjan asking for them to replay one more time, and Lukonin Stanislav, very good block shot. Samad Kuljanov until the end. He has no time to wait. Azizov Emir hopes to attack, misses his shot, plays against the various stages. He sees that Marsbek Ulubekjan probably wanted to shoot, but Azizov Emir scared him with his fake block shot, and therefore he made it very unsuccessful to replay on the match. Kuljanov Samad picks up the rebound. Nurtai Subambekov against Bagashbayev Timirlan. He will not see any of the opposition's travel. That's a block. Blocked by Bagashbayev Timirlan. And Turuzbekov, I think they was ahead to also give slight offense, not allowing them to enter the gate itself. Bagashbayev Timirlan together with him has to give it. Fake pass behind, attacks himself, and that's the personal fault. He doesn't agree with the referee, probably wants to discuss and dispute. That's why he will have to be just a little bit, how to say, head away. And Nambayev Adilbek, I remember yesterday when he was at the court and the referee was trying to resolve the situation, he started arguing with the referee, and the referee just ejected the player from the court. Yep, substitution. Lukonin Stanislav to Aydınbek Orbek. Stanislav definitely has to relax a little bit. He looks very tired. 4 minutes 50 seconds left for us to continue gradually, maybe in the growth matter or maybe in the decreasing matter. Still something shall be done in the matter of the games. Aydınbek Orbek, pass on recapture to Turuzbekov is in the possession, 10 seconds. Has to step right to the left and 5 seconds left. Now finally they made it happen. 49-75 says how they are still far from earning their points, and 50 points only for the first 3 quarters for energy is still not enough. They understand it themselves. That's why maybe they'll try to work on it several times more and a little bit better next time either. Adiv Payesh, bounce ball, Aydınbek Orbek, block by number 24. Push, therefore free position, yeah. Number 24, his second foul. Therefore he has to be really careful playing against him. Samad Kuljanov attacks the basket himself. No one behind, and he has to toss it out. The 9 tosses back, and he prefers 3 points. Misses the shot in the same way. Has to shake the opponent by Adiv. Pass on Marsbek Ulubekjan. He was preparing for 3 points, and Nurbek Aydınbek prefers 2 points himself. He didn't want to wait until his teammates turned back. Azizov Emir, fastest 3 points back. He dropped it inside. They're commenting on it, saying something is not going right with them. 52-78. Not a big deal. Turuzbekov, I think they had to score. Didn't shooters take small timeout. As it is followed, he steps, takes a little step to the left, crossing the border to the right, and then prepared in the last seconds. He will have to retry it one more time. Look at the first time, knows that there is block behind and the opposition will not let him do this. So Marsbekov big jump, runs over after him. Truzbekov a single day is a very good position. He can try to attack 3-point line. Nurbek gives it to Truzbekov a single day. Still not managing to score in any of the cases. No rebound, and Azizov Emir scores it himself. He falls down on his probably butt and feels a little bit of a pain. Back to bounce ball again by the back over back. Back pass from the barriers. Up top against him. Azizov Emir steps back. Acts for the 3 points. Still no chance taken over here by Ishadiv. He easily, confidently can do the same thing. No one can stop him. And Truzbekov immediately had to try it another time. Wow! Block shot by Adiv Bayesh. Of course, he smiled looking at his brother. Gave doesn't him bounce ball to Truzbekov a single day. He's given a chance to attack one more time and he missed that shot. He has to score from such positions and it's not a good thing to be forgiven. He has to try until the end, no matter what it takes. Fighting for every single ball is an important thing to do. 10 seconds possession, Kujanov Samad takes for the wing. Minute 30 seconds left. Behind the back. Right, very good attack. Block. Blocking offender, blocking an offensive player in the attack is also a technical violation, which awards free possession of the ball to the offender's team, offensive team. Adiv Bayish, trial on 3-pointers, and Truzbekov a single day picks up the rebound. Right, Rustam Blokadırov probably hurt a little bit, and he takes a little stumble, so they will need for substitution as well. Blokadırov Rustam. Yeah, we'll ask for the substitution. Alright, Stanislav Lukonin. As Lukonin says, take the little ones. I'm taking the number 11. Everyone has to pick one player to play against, and wow, what a huge jump made by Kujanov Samad. Flight over 3 defenders from the above, and still did not expect that it could really happen. No substitution for now. Truzbekov a single day. Jumps out and brings very good 2 points back. 30 seconds left. 56 to 88. 82, I'm sorry. And there are still minutes to play. Wow. Makes a very good step forward. Then step backwards. And then proves that he's able to score such beautiful things in the game. Next team to play, probably Dynamo. Team BC Dynamo is gonna play against a strong team, and good job, Marsbekov, good job. 3 points, 59 to 85. Azizov Emir didn't score by the last seconds, end of the third quarter. the upper air ball, and they're ready to continue to release the ball. So Vikov Nortai plays the very last minutes of his own game. He gets Adembek Ulmanbek, jumps it up, rebound, Rusbekov is in good deep, pass on Ulmanbek Ulmanbekjan. With 2 steps, he finishes the attack. Don't pay much attention to the misses if we cut out the game and we had only the moments where they score. Definitely this is not going to be the best thing to do. Possession of 10 seconds, bounce ball to Kujanov Samad. Usually it's taken by Stanislav Lukonin, but today we see that he is not there to play against. Shot clock violation. They didn't manage to play it on time. Attack front. Yeah, the Bekulerbek prepares for the 3 points, and he definitely brings those 3 points. And now 30. Yeah, numbers 91 points. Damage 30 points lead. Is successfully taken by team shooters. 90 points says that there is a lot to be played, a lot to rely on, and a lot of things to be discussed. So on the tournament, Kujanov Samad prepared, was there to tackle the gates, and the fact that it's getting really hot both here on the court and outside is much hotter. He makes no clue. Must be a cool big job. Brings 2 points back. Successfully practicing their new big. Kujanov Samad got slided a little bit. Probably the floor shall be mopped just a little bit more. Well, something is there on the surface of the court because players were sliding a lot right there, and would like to take a look at the dishes that they're playing on. 3 points, again back by Adembek Ulmanbek, successful, scoring a lot of points today, and 95 says that the score is going to exceed the number 100. Subanbek of Nortai today looks a little more confident than usual, and scores definitely more today as well. Adembek Ulmanbek tries another attempt on 3-point line. Also didn't manage to do so. Kujanov Samad. There is open player. He has to fight off. Continues on. Kujanov Samad prefers 3-point shot. Also misses the one after another. Rusbekov is single D to Lukonin Stanislav. Pass on a deep transition from the very long way distance. Up above. Not able to end. Nortai Subanbekov definitely has to score. Pushes away the opponent without any obstacles. And yeah, he had to score it. He didn't have time to do the same thing. He was expecting a single D to Rusbekov to attack him. However, he decided to push him away, block out the opponent to shoot, and he missed. He missed on the same final possession for 10 seconds. Nortai Subanbekov is prepared, still prepared to take the ball. Nurbek Adembek scored several times between the legs. Okay, showing a beautiful game over here. And scores. Okay, a very good showcase. And didn't think that such thing can happen. Adiv Janer is going to play over and several times playing at the above position. No regard. Still makes no clue and takes it away from him. Yeah, this was his issue. This was the first foul by number 34. Aziz Afemir, after a short break, returns to the court. 95-69 makes for them a difficult time after time, and longer or maybe shorter will be definitely hard for them to recover. Maybe not so little, but pretty enough to play against. Big picks for the ball, raises his hands to play against, and he could have done it. Pass, rebound, bounce ball to Bigjan, not the best one. However, he tried, didn't score, and rebound taken by Zafimir. Nurtai Subanbekov performs 2 points and scores with the confidence. 6 minutes left. 71-95, definitely today. Nurtai Subanbekov is going to be called for scoring the most amount of the points and making a very good assessment. Definitely scoring a lot, and it is gonna be very important for the game as well. Off the hands, wasn't able to take it. The ball didn't reach its target, so therefore not the best thing made by them. Turuzbekov single D, his chance. Okay, he throws, and yeah, his accuracy of shots is on a really good level. Not a friendly fire, more of a friendly match game, and yeah, they look very serious playing against each other. No negativity taken by any of the teams. They more or less look very, happy playing against each other. Of the shield, he scores 3 points, 74-99, and maybe looked like they were getting a little closer. Aziza Famir above 3 points, and now it's 20 points only behind by them. Adiv Janish has no time for a joke to Stanislav Lukonin. Pass back to Aydınbek Onurbekan. Triangle, very good combination. No one could stay against and before them as well. Nurtai Subanbekov. Pass from the recovery and return. To be a little bit more precise, we're gonna change and take a look at the time left for the game. Ahead, we are having another game to be played. Third game, where Nami is gonna participate, and overall that will be the last game on today. Alright. Substitution. Back to Milan. 14 seconds possession. Number 11. Samad. Aziza Famir has to score himself a windmill shot. Definitely no difference for him where to attack, and Adiv Janish scores 3 more points, 104. The score exists, 100 points. Looks like it is gonna end up in the same manner. However, still, Energy managed to score a lot of points as well. It's almost 90, close to 90, because both teams, they're able to score a lot of points per game. And for them, winning is also a good aspect. No matter how hard they play, still the fact that team shooters are scoring very frequently, much more frequently, and their defense is a little stronger, says a lot about them. And maybe this was the issue of them playing against each other, no matter what happens throughout the entire game. Back. Okay, pulls it all the way, snitch to there, and he scores. He scores, but not with the clear confidence. He was more stressful rather than his opponent's players. Therefore, he has to think twice. Subanbekov not lie. Probably this is just a battle of 3-point shots. I don't see any other combinations here. They are giving clear, positions for their small forwards and point forwards to attack. They just shoot over and over. They score with no difference. Maybe this is why this is called battle for points. Okay, battle for bank, I can say, because bank of the points is gonna stack up depending. And 2 screens from 2 sides by Aziza Fidmir. 2 points brought here. And Adiv Janlish brings 2 points in response. 113 already in their favor for now. Number 9, Taxalon. And yeah, scores. Very good performance made by him. Bakashbayev Timirlan. Fully prepared to decide. A minute, 17 seconds. 86 for energy. Energy still didn't exceed the number of 100. Stanislav Lukonin possession. 8 seconds. Tried. Not the best try. Attempt is to be made. Last minute left only. Adiv Janish is going to use screen. Pass on Lukonin Stanislav. Stanislav's turn to shoot. He doesn't score. The ball is off the court, unfortunately. Nurbek tried to steal the ball. Turnover didn't happen. Nurbek has to score it himself. He just enters, throwing the ball. We don't really see defense by energy. They just have given up. And Adiv Janish try on 3 points. Another 3 points will be released there. 116 and 86. Last 20 seconds. Still, we don't really see a reason to continue the game, and he doesn't score. Last seconds left. Bakashbayev will try just maybe boost up his own statistics, and if it's possible to shoot. 3 seconds and he has to shoot. No, he decided not to. This is the end of the game, and last 2 minutes definitely show us that they didn't want to play very good opposition, and today definitely some of them played better than usual.